Going to need a tune-up after that.
And I'm going to be slotting in for this one. I am your interim caster. I just need an invite to the game, and I will be ready to go. Thank you. And I am in. We got Game 2 coming at you live. Golden Clouds ALC. Golden Clouds with an early 1-0 series lead, but ALC looking to make this a best of 5 here in Game 2. We got Citrus, Chemo, and Asterion for Golden Clouds, Sock the Doc, Tonto, and Conrad for ALC. It's going to be Tonto moving forward, hitting it, but Citrus knocked him away from the ball. Nice touch by Chemo, looking for Asterion. Conrad reads that, but only as far as Tonto. Knocked in front by Citrus. Sock the Doc parries that to midfield. Now here comes the counter for ALC. Sock the Doc going for the backboard. Doesn't have the team support, so it gets cleared by Golden Clouds. And a dangerous ball in front. Sock the Doc had to hit that to the side. Citrus watching this. He'll leave it for Asterion. He's got some speed. No more boost, though. So it's going to be Citrus hitting the ball up. It's going to reach Chemo. Tonto, a nice save midfield there. Now Citrus, oh, kind of faked out the ALC player. Leaves it for Asterion again. Hits it over Sock the Doc. A demo in the net, but Sock the Doc. Nice possession, keeping it away from danger. And ALC hits it into the backboard of Golden Clouds. Here comes Sock the Doc. Shot knocked away by Chemo. Conrad sees his pass hit by Asterion. It's coming back the other way. So far it has been a chess match between these two teams. Close chance they're off the crossbar. Not a whole lot of scoring, just a lot of back and forth play. You can see why these two teams made the championship. This is Tier 5 Los Champs Championship as well, in case anyone didn't know. Chemo looking for a shot, can't find the ball. Asterion there to cover up, though. He's still on it. He's out of boost, and he'll lose the ball eventually, but Citrus keeping it in the orange half. Chemo to the backboard. Sock the Doc, though, on defensive duties. Now Asterion to the corner. Tonto. More back and forth gameplay. Asterion stole the boost. He got the ball, got bumped though. And let's Sock the Doc get another clear. ALC, Sock the Doc looking. Chemo steady on the ball, but he lost it in midfield. And now Tonto watching as Conrad takes a shot, but Citrus able to 50 that one into the orange half now. It's just very intriguing to watch this gameplay right now for these two teams, because as soon as you seem like one team has a chance, it's shut down immediately and sent the other way by both these teams. Their defense is just on it for both of them. Citrus now looking for a crossfield pass. No one in blue there. Tonto gonna get the clear. Trying to get a touch. Asterion steals it. He demoed Conrad, but Conrad won the ball. Leaves it for Sock the Doc to make a play in the corner. Citrus can't shut him down. Sock the Doc still moving forward, but Asterion, last line of defense, held strong for Golden Clouds. Conrad, that's going to be a shot, hit the crossbar. Rebound for Sock the Doc. It's going to be high as well. And still in danger here for Golden Clouds. ALC is knocking on the door. Asterion has to save that one. Now Conrad, he's got some boost, keeping the ball in that dangerous zone, but Citrus tries to get the clear, and only as far as midfield. ALC back on the attack just like that. Tonto It's a good pass. No one going to be there in time, though, as Chemo makes the save on Sock the Doc. And now hitting it towards midfield. Tonto again. This ball not leaving the blue half until now. Citrus finally gets a clear, alleviates some of that pressure. Now Chemo leaves it for Citrus. Had the better angle. Tonto hits it away from him. Another 50. Ends up in front of ALC's net, but Sock the Doc's got a little time and space. Shut down quick by Citrus. Here he comes. Good save. Tonto to the side. Tonto moving it towards the middle of the net. Again, Chemo is just there. Goals are coming at a premium right now. Speaking of that premium, it's met and paid for by ALC. They get the fortunate bounce off the 50. It was Sock the Doc. Met with Citrus there up in the air. And that 50 finally finds goal. After almost over 4.5 minutes of scoreless Rocket League, ALC breakthrough and leave Golden Clouds just 20 seconds left in order to regain a tied game. Looking for more of those, ALC. That shot, good save. Asterion, the rebound. Tonto looks to put away game 2 with a 2-0 lead for ALC. Nice play there by the three of them. Sock the Doc's shot didn't go in, but the pressure that it generated was enough to open the door for Tonto. He scores, and ALC in a great spot to win game 2 and tie this series up at 1 apiece. Sock the Doc clear. Time just winding out on this one. ALC fight back. We've seen more goals in the final. The final 30 seconds have had more goals than about 90% of this series. ALC just coming alive. That goal doesn't matter, but still a great shot by Conrad. Padding the stats and earning ALC a 3-0 win in game 2. And we are tied at 1 for the series. This, of course, being a championship series in Tier 5. It is, you've got a lot of pressure. You know, you're going through a lot of pressure, both of these teams are. And you saw for most of that game there, it's just a back and forth match. These two teams playing at the level that they are, they're able to stop a lot of that offense. And finally, ALC, it took a goal. Looked like the dam kind of broke there at the end. But that one fortunate 50 from Sock the Doc opened it up and won the game for his team. So it's going to take those individual plays by these players to outplay the other team's defense as good as everybody's been playing. But we will head into game number 3. Tied at 1, that means we are insured at least a game 5. I'm not hoping for a game 7 because we're already on Champs Field. Champs Field is the best field, of course. Alright, headed into game number 3. We are back at it. Sock the Doc meets with Chemo in the kickoff. And Godless has slotted in, I believe, for Asterion. It is Citrus, Chemo, and Godless. Same Tonto, Conrad, and Sock the Doc for ALC. Something we see a lot from Golden Clouds. They have a complete roster. Everybody likes to slot in, get some good plays. And now Godless looking to make his impact felt early. It's a pass to Chemo, and why not? Godless gets his chance, and he makes the most of it. A great touch off the backboard over the defense, over 2 players for ALC, and Chemo gifted an open net with that pass. It's 1-0 for Golden Clouds early in this one, and after a whole game of not scoring, that's got to feel good if you're the Golden Clouds. Now here comes ALC on the counterattack. Godless is there. Seems to be quick, nice and fresh off the substitution. Citrus clearing this ball into ALC zone. Conrad's there to meet it. Leaves it for Tonto. Tonto, nice lead there for his teammate. At a better angle. Chemo shuts the chance down, though. Sock the Doc shot. No problem for Citrus, who gets the clear. Only as far as midfield. Free ball. Nobody able to come down with it until Tonto, hitting it into the Golden Cloud zone. Gets a bump from his own teammate. But he stays with the ball beautifully. Here he comes, but Godless, it's the clear. Godless might actually get a shot. He does. He scores. Godless that quickness. Godless making an impact very, very quickly in this game. It's only taken him a little over a minute. He has been involved in 2 goals already. And if you are ALC, you found the answers for defense so far in this series, but with this substitution from Golden Clouds, now it's a whole different outlook. You gotta adjust. But it's a long series, so you do have time to make those adjustments. Right now, Golden Clouds much faster, much more confident with the ball. That's a pass! Great save! Sock the Doc. That was a beautiful team play, but Sock the Doc was up to the task. He made the save. Speaking of the man himself, he has no more boost. Gets a good 50 though. Trying to keep the ball away from the orange net. That is where it has been headed for the most part of this game, and the trend continues for Citrus. Citrus got the better of the aerial battle. Sock the Doc just unable to reach it in time, and Citrus a beautiful shot. Nice form. And Citrus pots another one. Golden Clouds 3-0. They got outscored 3-0 last game. Why not right back at you for ALC? See how they respond. Chemo hitting it only as far as Tonto. Gets the clear back. Ooh, Conrad did take a demo. That takes away some pressure, but Sock the Doc is quick to the ball, looking for a shot, and it's going to go in. Sock the Doc taking advantage of a little bit of slow play there from Golden Clouds. There was a demo, but Sock the Doc was just quick, stole the ball, and then knocks it off of Chemo. And ALC have some life. They've cut the lead down to 2 now. Tonto hitting the ball forward. It might be down to 1. Good save, Chemo. That might have been bar down and in, but Chemo didn't want to take a chance. Now Godless 50s that one, leaves it for Citrus, but he'll lose the ball. And Golden Clouds needs a save. They got it from Godless. Oh, a nice passing play there from ALC. Now an open field for Chemo, but Tonto knocked underneath Chemo, and he was there to the ball first. Trying to keep himself between Golden Clouds and his own net, but Godless is there. Nice pass. 2 Golden Clouds in the area. Nobody found the shot in the net, though. Nice save, Tonto. Sock the Doc knocked as far as the corner, but then he loses the ball. It'll head all the way back into the opposite corner on the opposite side of the field. And why not? Let's go the other way. Right back into the other corner now. Conrad looking to generate a play for his team. Citrus going to pressure Sock the Doc a little bit. He'll lose the ball. And Tonto just trying to maintain some possession. Does lose it to Godless though. That 50 falls favorably for Citrus. A little bit dangerous for ALC. It's going to be right in front. Chemo unable to shoot that. Godless hit towards the middle of the net. Tonto wise and wary to that one. Not fooled. And he'll wait. He'll let the bump, perhaps, miss him from behind, but he lost the ball in doing so. Godless on the left side of the field now. He's been making plays so far this game. Looking to keep that up, but it's going to be ALC trying to clear. It's going to be Conrad. Can't get it past Chemo. Tonto, nice touch towards the middle of the field, but Godless is there to 50. And a good clear. Golden Clouds, they have some numbers, they got some time. But Tonto, the only defender back, he handled that pressure very well. This ball bouncing on the side of the field. Sock the Doc not going to be able to beat Citrus there. Tonto has to watch this on his backboard. Can't hit it past Citrus. Citrus got enough of a touch to make it awkward. Godless, he's got some boost. He's got some field to work with. Shut down quickly by Conrad. That's going to be in front. Chemo can't get the shot. Just a little over the ball. Chemo needs to regain. Don't stop moving. Sock the Doc now. Nice touch towards the middle of the field. Godless is up on the sidewall. Golden Clouds. That early game offensive pressure was just too much to overcome. It looks like he'll take a Game 3 victory. 4-1, not 3-1, as a nice little leave off there for Citrus. Pots in the net. Godless, nice touch over Conrad. A little bit of a bump by Chemo, and Citrus has a wide open lane to the net. And finally, we see some goals in the series. Lots of defense in the first few games, but Golden Clouds break through for the 2-1 series lead. Some great defense that game from Chemo. He had 3 saves and kept ALC off the board, but whereas Golden Clouds were kept off the board totally in Game 2, they found the offensive magic with that substitution with Godless. He was directly responsible for 75% of their goals. The other goal scored by Citrus himself. So a great move by whoever made the decision on that team to slot in, slot out. Golden Clouds making the right moves, the right decisions, and they have a 2-1 series lead because of it. And we are set up for game number 4 in the Tier 5 Championship. A pivotal game because it either ties the series up at 2 or puts Golden Clouds a win away from the championship. So the pressure is mounting on these two teams. Let's see how they handle it. It's going to be Chemo knocking the ball towards midfield, trying to get a pass. Actually kind of left it for Godless. Sock the Doc, though. He's been on the defensive duties for ALC. Now Tonto hits it up, loses it to Godless. Godless knocks the ball in a dangerous area, only for a moment, though. Does roll into the corner. Chemo trying to put it back in front of the net. And Citrus unable to get that past Tonto. Godless hitting it towards the middle of the net, but again, Sock the Doc is there. Puts himself just in Golden Cloud's way. Oh, Tonto, not the touch he wanted! That was an unfortunate move there for Tonto. Off the 50 right there. He tried to come back, collect the ball. A little bit awkward off that backboard. He tried to stop, and unfortunately for him, the ball just falls into the net. A 1-0 lead for Golden Clouds off the miscue. But there is still over 4 minutes to work with in this one. Citrus's shot will be wide. Tonto hits it away from Golden Clouds player. This is favorable for ALCs. They come back into the blue half, but a nice quick outlet from the Golden Clouds shuts that down. Sock the Doc hits it over Citrus. And now Sock the Doc on the other side of the field, back to Citrus. Just these two players touching the ball right now. Oh, a nice pass to Tonto, but Godless gonna be wary to it, stays in good position, makes the save. Did not get the boost, got the bump. And now Conrad hitting it towards towards the blue side of the field. Kill on Chemo there. Oh, another demo. ALC, if you can't beat them, beat them. I've always respected that motto. Demos can definitely throw a wrench in the team's rotation and give you guys some offensive pressure. As Golden Clouds threatening once again, the ball just taunting the ALC defense in front of their net. It was just dangling for Golden Clouds, and they finally pounce on it. Citrus hits the ball towards midfield. Chemo jumped over Conrad, who looked for the bump there, and he's able to slot the ball into the net. 2-0 Golden Clouds. And if you're ALC, you have been outscored 6-1 after a 3-0 performance in Game 2. A goal would feel really good right about now. And here they come. They're pressing. Nice shot by Sock the Doc. Good save by Chemo. Godless collecting this one in the corner. Leaves it for Citrus, but he's going to lose it. Not the best touch by Godless. Conrad unable to shoot it, though. Tonto took a demo from Citrus. And cleared by Chemo. It might be on net. They had to be careful. Nice little duo save there. Tonto lost the ball. Here comes Chemo again. He's been pressing in Game 4. Conrad clearing it forward. Nobody in orange going to be there. They'll be Godless on the touch. Clearing it back into the zone. Sock the Doc being bothered by Citrus. A little bit of bumps going on, and Chemo is going to favor from that. you could see some bumps going on, a team bump, and then Sock the Doc got bumped by Godless, and Chemo able to slot that ball perfectly in between a couple defenders. And that is indeed the hat trick for Chemo. Nola Flight in the chat picked up on that. And right now, ALC, things are not looking good as Chemo is on a tear. 4 goals in game 4 for him. Sock the Doc tried to clear it. Tonto just unable to beat Chemo to that one. And Citrus is on the bumping game again, creating space and time for his team. And Chemo, once again, 4 goals, 2 saves. The man is on fire in this one. And now ALC, how can they respond to this? Chemo looking for more. Sock the Doc gets it clear. Oh, a nice touch by Sock the Doc. Here comes ALC. Citrus to the side wall. Trying to play it carefully. Gets 50'd away by Tonto. And Tonto looking for the front of the net, but nobody for ALC is going to be there. It'll be Godless instead. On the counterattack, looking for Chemo. He wants more. Good save by Conrad. Citrus trying to touch it towards midfield. Tonto's there. And the attempted clear meets Sock the Doc. Puts it in the blue half of the field. Nice shot by Conrad and another good save by Citrus. The rebound! Another save! It's on the goal line and it's put in. Tonto. A great save to start things with Citrus. Sock the Doc almost beat Godless. The ball just on the goal line and Tonto is just there. Advantageous. He gets ALC on the board. And that has to feel good. They've got a goal. Now can they find some life in the series? Here comes Godless. And he will slot one in for Golden Clouds. A beneficial kickoff for them over Tonto. And Godless just quick to it in the air. Nice shot. Tough angle to hit. Just perfectly slotted in the net. And Golden Clouds shut down the whatever momentum was gained by ALC on that goal. But we've seen it. This team can beat Golden Clouds. They had a great game 2. And they will be looking to fight back in game 5. As it looks like this one might be going Golden Cloud's way. Conrad, a nice shot towards net. Godless to the sidewall. And cleared away. It's a free ball. Looks like Conrad should be there first. He is. Hits it towards midfield. Citrus took a demo, but he got the clear. And we are headed down to the final 20 of this one. A game that has seen Chemo come to life for his team in the biggest of stages. And ALC, they are going to have to find a solution for the substitution from Golden Clouds because it has been treating them well as they take a 3-1 series lead in the Tier 5 championship. And really, there's not a whole lot much else to say other than the fact that Chemo had himself a game. 100% goal participation, 4 goals and an assist. It was his kickoff that got Godless's goal. And it's not like ALC aren't generating a whole lot of chances themselves. They had 7 shots combined, but the fact that Golden Clouds had 5 saves, they are shutting down those chances. So ALC just have to stick to the game plan. They're getting their chances. And they need to continue to try and poke enough goals through. The series is definitely not over yet for them. Looks like Chemo, after his performance, maybe taking a moment. And everybody is ready. This is the first game for a champion to be crowned. ALC looking to prevent that from happening. Golden Clouds looking to cement their name in Tier 5 inaugural Los Champs legacy. Match point on Champs Field. No better field for it. And we are off and running. Godless with the first play. Hits it over a couple defenders. Gets bumped though. And Chemo now. Looking for more. Hits it off the backboard. Citrus's shot stopped by Sock the Doc. Now it will be Godless. Nice pass towards Chemo. That's going to be a shot. It's going to be a goal. And it's the combination of Godless, whose substitution started this onslaught, and Chemo's come alive in this series. Great little wheel touch. Deceptive, and it fooled the defense. And now, early 1-0 lead for Golden Clouds. Godless on the hunt for more. He's got some boost. Off the sidewall, looking for a pass. Citrus unable to get that one. Golden Clouds, the #1 seed. They can smell blood. But here comes ALC. Sticking to the blue half. Nice little pass from Tonto. It is knocked away, though. And Conrad hitting it back in front. Chemo's got to be careful. Carries that to the side. And finally, Golden Clouds trying to alleviate some of that pressure. This is when we saw ALC at their best. They generated lots of offensive pressure. They kept Golden Clouds in their half of the field. And that is one way to stop a team feeling their offense, is keep them on defense. But for right now, it's going to be ALC back in their own zone, doing some housekeeping. Tonto 50s that one. A little bit of a triple team bump. It's going to be Godless walking away with the ball. Right to Chemo. It's going to miss both Chemo and the defender. Nice touch by Conrad. It's over. Citrus has to be careful. Chemo, he is back in time. Makes the save. Sock the Doc watching Chemo closely. Ends up 15. Tonto off the ceiling. He's got Godless up to meet him. Godless, that's going to be a shot. And it's unable to be saved. It was a good effort from ALC. Just a nice touch by Godless. He won the ball in midair, and it's just a floater in the net, and the two players collided for ALC. Unfortunate for them. Godless will take a goal for himself, though. And it's going to be 2-0 lead for Golden Clouds, but still over 3 minutes left in this potential championship winning game. ALC, they need a goal, need some momentum. Tonto with the 50, trying to make that for his team. Nice touch by Conrad. And a good bump, but it's going to be Godless escaping with the ball. Conrad's all over him. That ball dangerous for Citrus. That shot gonna hit the post. Good attempt from him. Tonto wins the 50 off Chemo. And here come ALC on the counterattack. Nice touch by Conrad, making it awkward on Golden Clouds. 50 again. It's going to be Citrus there. Golden Clouds just in really good positioning. They are demoing. They are quick. And right now they are controlling the pace of play. ALC generating some chances, but nothing has been super threatening as of yet. They definitely want to change that. Another demo on Conrad. Chemo lost the ball to Tonto. Here he comes. Nice dribble. Leaves it for his teammate. It's Conrad. Up to Sock the Doc. Loses that to a 50. Godless is on it. Godless to Chemo. It's a 3-0 lead. Golden Clouds. And a bump on Tonto and a pass in the same motion from Godless. And then the shot from Chemo just too good to be saved by Conrad. And Golden Clouds, an undefeated team. They are looking to stay that way, as they are really playing at some of the top of their game. Another pass, Citrus to Chemo. It's going to hit the crossbar. Citrus on the rebound. And the team chemistry from Golden Clouds might be too much for any opponent for them this season. This is why they're undefeated. They are playing phenomenal Rocket League in this tier. On the kickoff, it's going to be Citrus collecting the ball forward. Tonto 50s that to the corner. Citrus looking for Chemo, knocked away by Sock the Doc. Not ready to give up yet. Standing tall on his goal line, Tonto with the clear. Citrus to the side. Citrus gonna try and collect this. Leaves it for Godless. Cleared away by Conrad. Tonto hitting the ball forward. Sock the Doc is there. Sock the Doc meeting that one in the middle. Trying to keep Golden Clouds from breaking out again. Chemo with the touch. It's going to be a touch towards midfield. Tonto all over it, though. Here he comes. Looking for a shot. Good save by Godless. That was a nice shot by Tonto. 60 seconds left in Game 5 of the Tier 5 Championship Series. And unless ALC is able to generate a miracle by this point, it is going to be Golden Cloud's championship. ALC, they have put on some offensive pressure in this one. It's just been Golden Clouds, though. They have been quick in the defensive zone and lethal in the offensive zone. That 50, that ball goes off of Citrus. 25 seconds left in Game 5. And I believe it is safe to say that Golden Clouds will be your Los Champs Tier 5 champions after a 5-game series for them. And the final seconds ticking down in this one. The ball is up. The time is up. And ladies and gentlemen, we have a champion. It's NOLA Flight, Golden Clouds. They win the Tier 5 championship in 5. And all the kudos to them. They made the change mid-series. And it's nothing against Asterion or anything like that, but after he slotted out, Golden Clouds came alive. You could see the scoreline above my picture. Just in those final 3 games, they scored a combined 13 goals in 3 games. And not only that, but they kept ALC down to an average of less than a goal per game. Just a smothering series from them, and it was the change, the substitution. So congrats to them. Alright, we're going to grab Chemo for an interview. Championship Chemo. Game 4 Performer Chemo.
Hello.
How are you guys doing? Congratulations first and foremost on your championship. How does it feel?
Feels great, man. I mean, it's been a long season, but it's been a good season. You know, we showed up in the regular season, did quite well. The semifinals was tough going to that Game 7, but we came in here with confidence, and I think we played with confidence.
Yeah, you guys had to get through a tough NOLA Flight Phantom team to get here. And then in this one, what was the mood like? You took game number 1 in a close fashion, and then game 2, ALC really controlled everything. They had you guys pinned in your zone. They won 3-0. What was the mood like? What was the decision like with the whole subbing out Asterion for yourself? Or not for yourself, for Godless. My apologies.
I think it's more just we like to rotate across the team, but I think it was more just tactically, right? You know, they kind of started getting our number in the second game there, and we tried changing some things, and it didn't work in game. So we figured, let's throw a wrench in there, and let's bring in another guy, and let's see if that throws them off their game, and I think it did.
Yeah, no offense to Citrus, he had a solid series, but it was really the Chemo and Godless show that has been the show all season long for you guys.
I think me and Godless can only play the way we play, knowing that we have an anchor in the back in the form of Citrus.
Oh, absolutely.
It's very much dependent on having a guy that you can rely on behind you.
That is always nice to have. Well, is there anybody you want to give a shout out to? Anything you want to say with the first season of Los Champs now complete in tier number 5?
Shout out NOLA Flight. Shout out Schmedium, putting all this together. Shout out everyone in Golden Clouds, all the teams we've scrimmed. We appreciate all of it, and we'll be back to do this same exact thing next year.
There you have it. Next season, Golden Clouds going to be defending champions. I believe that with the new tier system, they will be in a different tier, but they'll still be defending champions. Congratulations to you, Chemo. Enjoy the rest of your evening.
All right, thank you guys. Have a good night.
And that was Chemo. You saw whenever he slotted in along with Godless, they had an amazing offensive series. They really drove Golden Clouds to victory. And of course, Citrus in the back. That defense. Good for him. And also shout out to Cookies. I'll shout out Cookies while I'm in here, because he brought me in like on the fly. W substitute caster. Like, you know, you saw Golden Clouds, they did a substitute that worked. So Cookies did a substitute and it worked, and it was a pleasure doing this, so thank you. But yeah, we've got our next match coming in around 11 so minutes. It is slotted for 9 o'clock, so 9 o'clock Eastern, that is. We will be right back. This has been Los Champs. Congratulations to the Tier 5 champions, Nola Flight Golden Clouds.